Hey guys, what's going on? Trex here, back again with another episode of Ark Survival Evolved here on the Pooping Evolved server. Hope you guys are having a good day today. My day is going pretty well, and as you guys know, we are probably going to be getting into some breeding and stuff today. But you know what I realized we didn't do last episode? We did not paint the majority of my tools, so I figured I'd go ahead and paint a good chunk of them here today with you guys. And, you know, kind of get into that a little bit. So the hilt on this one, I think I want to be green. I think we'll leave the main of it to be that metal, you know, that metal. I don't know what I was trying to say there. That metal, man. The metal's totally got to be metal, dude. And then we'll just kind of, you know, paint some of the accents. I kind of find it weird that someone would paint the actual usage part of a tool like this. So I always like to just paint parts of it and leave the business end of it to be just plain. You know, just plain and simple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. And then we have also got our shotgun here, and this could be an interesting one to paint too. Kind of get into that spot there. Kind of thinking that spot there too is good. We've got the reloader, the barrel, yeah, that spot there, yeah, even that one, yeah, that looks really good, I think. We've got our crossbow. The crossbows always have to be pretty good. We'll get into that piece there, and then probably this piece, and a lot of this one's probably going to end up being purple, which I don't necessarily have a problem with. And then even our GPS is going to get a paint job. So I've never painted my GPS, I don't think. I could be wrong on that, but I'm thinking I've never painted my GPS. So get into that there. Get into this one. We can go ahead and finish off what's left in purple like I was going to do. There it is. And then this one, yeah, that can be purple as well. All right, so we've kind of got everything painted now, finally, which is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and put that away, and yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It matches our gloves, at least. Like, that's pretty darn good. All right, so down to business here. Ooh, Trex egg. Perfect. I love getting eggs, guys. I love seeing the eggs come up and getting them. So today we're going to be working on air conditioners and having a spot to where we can breed dinos. We're kind of getting to that stage in the game. I would say we're actually probably pretty far behind that stage in the game where we can breed dinos and everything. And so I'm thinking we've actually got a couple of raptors around here. You know, we've got our big T-Rexes, our perfect tame 120 T-Rexes. I'd like to breed one of those up, and I'd like to be able to take it out on a raid with me if I could. You know, level it up to some monstrosity levels and take it out on a raid. But to do that, you know, we're going to need some more gear. We're going to need some stuff. So I'm going to try and get underneath the house here real quick, and we're going to try and run some electricity, some electric wire over to my side of town. So I think I want to drop down one. Probably, oh, you know what? I probably won't be able to run into the rocks over here. So we might need to stick to inside wiring. So maybe, let's see, do a number 9 here. There we go. 9 again. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Just continue it all the way down this side of the house. You know, it's the back side, so it doesn't really matter. With this rock here, let's go ahead and take that out. I'm not really a fan of the rock. You know, it'll let me kind of get into this space a little bit better. And who knows, maybe we can extend the house out this direction as well. So from there, I think, yeah, we'll go ahead. I think from here we'll drop it down. We will take it into this. Oh, wait. It's not entirely what I wanted. Yeah, that's only going to be able to go that way. Whoa, God, I fell down. That was not what I wanted either. All right, well, I guess we'll just have to run it out to there and then kind of run it over here just a little bit further. So I think I'm probably going to go and get some ceilings, and I'm going to put the, can I get that to snap in there? I can. Perfect. I'm going to put the air conditioners kind of like on its own platform there and get that kind of taken care of. Let's run back over here real quick. I really want to take advantage of the landscape, and I want to be able to build within the landscape. I want to incorporate the landscapes, and I think we're going to do a really good job of that this season. Those are sloped roofs. These are regular ceilings, so we'll probably grab a couple of those at least, and then we might as well grab those as well. All right. So we're going to run back over here. I've been actually like gathering a bunch of stuff here and there, and our watering things are full. It did rain in between last episode and this, so that's always good. Let's go ahead. Now, can I finagle? No snap point. No snap point. That's pretty high. Like, I don't know if I'd want it to be quite that high up. Yeah, that one's pretty high as well. I want to be able to walk through here. You know what? This might actually not be a bad thing. Let's do this. Kind of like that. And then I'm thinking if we do one of these. Yeah. And I'm hoping, let's see here. Let's get that on there. And if I do air conditioners, kind of line them up like right here. They are powered. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Kind of line this up where it needs to be. Like so. Yeah, they're all powered so far, which is incredible. All right, so that's a good amount of air conditioners. And you know what? We can throw an egg down here. We can even still run through here, so that is actually quite perfect. I'm quite happy with that situation. Now, we don't necessarily want to have to jump up here all the time, so let's go ahead and throw in... I was going to say let's throw in a ladder. Maybe this one will work? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's cool. I'm down with that. Now, if these prove to not be enough, we can always throw on a couple more in the back, but I'm kind of thinking that 6 is going to be way more than enough. So what we want to grab now is I'm going to put up a lot of what we have here, and I've got a few of the large gates, and I think we're going to swap one of these gate areas for something a little more useful. So let's clear out all of this. And I should have, yeah, there we go, behemoth stuff. There we go, there we go. All right, so right over here, we got tools. I think I need, yeah, I do actually. Let's see. I don't have a canteen yet. Should we make a canteen? I'm kind of thinking we should. It's a shame that I have to learn the water jar. But let's see, canteen. Can now craft that. Let's hope that I have enough stuff for the canteen. I'm thinking I will, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so let's run in here. Fabricator. Miscellaneous? Oh, canteen. Yeah, I do, actually. Let's go ahead and craft that puppy up. I haven't had one yet this season, and it would probably be a good thing to get one. Alright. Very nice. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and create a spot to where I can let dinos wander without having to worry about them. So a good spot, if we open up some of these areas, anything with like a major incline is probably not going to be that spot. Now we could do kind of where these Rexes are standing, but I don't want to inset to the base any, that much. I would much rather, hey, actually, I want you to go that way. There you go. I'd much rather, oh, hi. There's a couple of you guys. I don't think so. Let's kill him. This one's a level 100. I'm impressed. You're a big boy. Alright, so this might actually be a pretty good spot. Now, it might be a little tight for big dinos, but I don't think it'll be that big of a problem, to be honest. So, chop down that tree. Let's close this door. And let's go ahead and throw in one of these big guys. Kind of get it going here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Get that there. And then over here... yeah, there we go. Kind of get it to come up a little bit as well. I might even want it to turn in just a teensy-weensy bit. Come in just a little bit. Yeah, let's push it out that way. Very nice. Oh, that was much closer than I was expecting. As much as I'd hate to do this, I'm going to do it. Oh, I'm completely weighed down now. Oh, man. All right, so I need to make another gate. So let me go ahead and do that. Fill up my canteen, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. I finished off the pen. It's not bad. It's going to work out really well for us, I think. Let's take out this tree here. And let's go ahead and take in our Rex. I think the Rexes are definitely going to have to be our first dino that we kind of take care of here. Let's put you in there. I'm going to go ahead and gamma up. Even though it's not that dark out, you know, we kind of get behind these trees and whatnot, and they definitely start to block out some of the sunlight. Now, a lot of you guys might wonder why I haven't leveled these guys up at all yet, and the main reason behind that is I don't know. I don't plan on using these two. I plan on using the other ones, you know, their offspring, even Devil Dinosaur over there I plan on using. So let's go ahead and enable wandering. And enable wandering, and that should get these two doing their thing. Looks like it might take a minute, probably not too terribly long, but this one, she's probably got a ton of levels. Now, there is a little bit of a hole right over there. For the big dinos, it's not really going to matter too much, but for the little dinos, it might actually matter. Can always hit U to get them to stop moving. But I think this is actually going to work out pretty well. Let's go ahead and eat our food there. Come up behind here. I don't think this is too big that they're get out of range of each other. At least I really, really, really hope not. But I'll bring you guys back once they lay an egg and we get all set up to incubate it. All right, guys, there it is. It's too cold over here, but let's go ahead, disable wandering. Get up here on you, disable wandering. Perfect. Let's open up. Let go of me. All right, there we go. Open up this gate. Kind of back it up here. It's so dang foggy. Well, I'm stuck. So I'll get these guys back here in a second. But we're going to need some time for incubation. You guys got any eggs? No? Okay. You guys got any eggs? No? Okay. All right, let's come over here. And let's go ahead and throw down our big egg. Oh, no. I'm an idiot. I am a big, fat, foggy idiot. I can't believe I did that. I want to see Frost. Come over here. Come on. Alright, there you go. Let's see, how long's her timers now? 21 hours. Ugh. Alright, guys, welcome back. I took the night. Between this clip and the last clip, I got really sick for some reason and did not have a very good night. You can see, we'll come over here real quick and we'll check on the T-Rexes. I'll show you exactly how much time has passed. I believe it was like 21 or 22 hours, and then now we're at 10 hours. So yeah, I spent basically, like I said, the night on the bathroom floor. I have no idea why. I feel fine right now. Just kind of as the last clip was going, I just kind of decided that I didn't feel good and had to run away. It could be the fact that I ate a T-Rex egg and didn't drop it like I thought I would, like a dummy. So that could be part of it, you know, completely honest here. That could be part of it. But otherwise, I think we're going to have to breed up something else. I was kind of thinking about doing my RGs. I would do a Quetzal, but I don't have another Quetzal, and nobody's really on right now. I think the only person on right now is Z, and he is actually AFK. So I was thinking we could take Wasp and Vision, and we can drop these guys over here, and we can have them do their thing. Again with the tree. I am going to have to put something in here to block these spawns just a little bit better. But let's go get Vision real quick. Did you lay an egg? Nope. I'm guessing we'll probably have to get into a T-Rex egg at some point. Probably won't be this episode. And I don't know if it'll be next episode or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if 10 hours, if we'll be done with what we're doing in 10 hours. But let's fly over here real quick. Let's drop Vision in with Wasp. There we go. And we'll close the door. We shall... You are male. You are female. Good. Enable wandering. Enable wandering. And, yeah, they should be just fine. So, I think Wasp is the female there. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wait for them to lay an egg. Then I'll come back, and I will not eat the egg this time. I will drop it, and we will incubate the egg and see how our little area does. Alright, went ahead and... Hey, no, come back. Disable wandering. Went ahead, grabbed the egg, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and put these guys back, and then... probably try and land them over here. I was really looking forward to doing the T-Rex. I really was. Like, that's definitely... It's got me bumming a little bit that we can't do the T-Rex. Especially, especially because, you know, they are perfect tames. I've given away 2 eggs. I've ate 1. You know, I should have been breeding these guys kind of all the time, and just, you know, kind of keeping the eggs, but I haven't. You know, I don't know why. I just haven't. But let's go ahead and pump some more speed on this guy. Actually, hey, there we go. Pump some more speed there. And then land. Ba-ba-da-bum. All right. So with that now, we should be able to head over here. And let's drop this egg. Now, the temperature in the area right now is 62. Now, it doesn't get incredibly cold. Oh, wow. It just dropped to 40. It doesn't get incredibly cold over here, so I think we should be fine. Let's drop that egg. And it is incubating. Awesome. All right, so with that incubating, it's still 40 Smuggler's Pass, and then Northern Shore, it hits 62. Like, take a foot step difference, and you're all of a sudden 20 degrees warmer. Now, something I actually need to learn is the feeding trough, which I actually haven't learned. I only have 11 Ingram points left. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I've got classes. I was checking out my, I tamed one of these guys, the Terror Birds, on stream the other day. We just ran across like a really, really high level one. Can show over here, Hawk Girl, 175. I don't remember what it tamed out at. I did level it a little bit. It wasn't perfect tame. I think it was like 116 or something like that. And so I went ahead and tamed it. And I was rather excited to get that one. But yeah, I was checking out her inventory, and she had a pair of nerdy glasses on her. So that's awesome. And you know, someone said last section or last video that I chose purple on the spots you can't see. Everything that's not metal is purple. So if you can't see the purple, then you're blind. Which is not me being insensitive to people that are colorblind. Just you can't see. All right, so craftables, feeding trough. We're going to need some wood. I'm going to need more than that, actually. But the fiber we should have plenty of. And then the wood, we'll just have to run over here real quick. Go ahead and drink from my canteen that we made. Wood. There we go. If I wanted some more, I just need some thatch and some wood. Yeah, let's go ahead and craft another one here. Mainly because I can. Put that away. I'm actually just going to transfer that to you, and then we'll just give you all of that. And then we have that dodo egg. Okay. So now I'm going to run over here. I'm going to drop the feeding trough over here. And I'm going to put them kind of in the same area because, you know, we want this little baby dino. Let's see, how you doing incubating wise? Oh, not that long. It's going to take a while, but, you know, hey, we'll be fine. So, yeah, let's take a feeding trough, and we're going to put one here. And we're going to take another feeding trough, and we're going to put one here. So, yeah, now we'll be able to jump on these. We'll fill these up. I'm going to go ahead and take probably Vision out for a minute or two and probably try and find some Parasers or something. I could take Devil Dino out. He's got a bunch of junk on him, actually. But if I bump your melee damage, you should be pretty good. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take Devil Dino out, and I'm going to try and get some meat. All right, like I said... Oh, I'm getting stuck on these rocks. A couple of Parasers are going to be awesome for meat. They're definitely going to take care of the job for us. Let's see, 154. Here's a couple of Scorpions. Those guys should give us a little bit. Got another Parasaur up here. I was kind of hoping I'd actually run into some Brontos, too. But here we go. Here's another Parasaur. Guy doesn't stand a chance. Here's a Trike. What do we think about a Trike? Oh, a couple of Trikes, actually. There we go. Oh, 116. Man, I should have checked that one a little bit. Oh, here's another little Trike. Hi, buddy. There we go. That'll be a start, at least. It won't be anything too crazy, but it'll be a start. And then I'm going to bump melee damage one more time. Yeah, so I'm going to go around, keep killing some stuff here, and hopefully get enough meat that we can take care of our little baby Arjun. Alright, guys, of course it's got to be raining when our first little baby hatches, but yeah, let's get down here. Let's turn that off. Let's get down here to his level. Actually, get up over here. Come on. Oh, there he is! Oh, imprint. Oh, we've imprinted. I'm not sure what I'm going to name you yet. But there you are, little girl. Oh, goodness. All right, let's come up here. Let's get some food. There you are, little baby Argentavis. So excited. All right, so this is going to take a while, but that's actually where we're going to wrap up today's episode, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Ark Survival Evolved here on the Pooping Evolved server. That little girl is quite the cutie, and we are definitely going to have big plans for you. All right, guys, my name is Drax. Have a good one.